Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video, very quick video guys, just to cover up the Olivia's leaks that happened I think 2 days ago. I didn't do a video on it. As always, I mean, she's one of the main leakers, like one of the most trusted ones, and normally when she leaks stuff, it's normally on the works. I mean, everything that she says gets added eventually, you know. Maybe it takes a little bit of time, but it's eventually added. So and some of these stuff were already confirmed by the data miners apparently. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about it. We have two maps that she leaked: Three Gorges and the Bering Sea. Three Gorges is basically in China, if I'm not mistaken. So that would be an interesting map. I think there's a very massive hydroelectric power plant there, if I'm not mistaken. And then the naval map Bering Sea. The Bering Sea could be an air map as well, guys, because this map was this place in real life almost had, if not, I think one combat actually happened between the Soviet Union and the USA over here, but they didn't shut down anybody. They entered in a dogfight and they didn't shut down each other. But there were many interceptions in here during the Cold War, and it was a very interesting place to actually have an air map as well. So hopefully they add it as an air map in the future. We have some tanks, CM34 over here. This is basically an APC, IFV kind of situation for the Taiwanese. It has a 30mm gun and a 40mm grenade launcher, probably the smoke grenades. They were planning to actually add a 105 to this thing, but I don't think they ever did. We have some other tanks like the PZL-83 with a 130mm. I don't know if this is the right picture, but still same artillery for the Chinese. But with that, the ZSL-92, another Chinese APC, very similar to something like the BTR-80 A, you know. Then we have the Type 82 85-2. Apparently it's a Storm, you know, it's a very similar tank to the in-game Type 85. We have the ZBD-03, another light tank for China. This would be it, basically. Very small, similar to something like the BMP-4, I think, in looks. The Leopard 1A2, let me get back here. The Leopard 1A2, very similar tank to the Leopard 1A1, just a little bit of a change to the armor settings and some other systems. LCS would be a new small ship. Sweden KV-1 from 1942, so a new KV-1 that would be added for the USSR as well. Just another KV-1. The Landswerk USH-204GK. I couldn't find exactly what this is. If you know, let me know. But I think it's just another USH, you know, with a different cannon probably or something along those lines. A new CV9035 from Denmark. This would be using the 35mm, so pretty cool. KV7 U13. This is basically a prototype of a KV, sorry. Apparently it was supposed to have 3 cannons, so you can see the 2 smaller ones here. Would be 45mm and then a 76mm self-propelled gun, 100mm of armor on the front over here. Very interesting design, probably very difficult to kill from the front because it's a KV, right? But still. Then we go for the SARC Mark IV-F. Apparently it's the same SARC that we already have in the UK line, but a little bit different on the platform that they use to build the tank. Cruiser Ram 1, that would be the Ram 1 tank from Canada. T1E1, that would be interesting. It's the normal T1 that we already have in the game, but with a 90mm gun, so very interesting. M38, another light tank for the US, nothing too crazy. The Tita 5 late SH, 2 T55s basically that were modified. The first one would use the 100mm, and then the second one the 105mm, just like we have the 4 and the 4SH in the game. The Shot Meteor, which would be a very early Centurion that they would use, Mark 3 or 5 or something, but it did use the 105mm L7, right? So very cool. We have a Panzerjäger Panther G2. This is the normal Yak Panther that we already have in the game, with some minor modifications to the engine deck to the gun mallet and some other things, so nothing too crazy. Some escort ships and battleships like the Nagato, very interesting for the Japanese, and the CV9035, the same that we talked about it before, but for the Netherlands, and yeah, for France. So very interesting. Probably like a premium or something for France, I would say, if it's added. So yeah, guys, very cool vehicles. Let's hope it's all correct. And yeah, I see you guys on the next one. So subscribe and bye, guys. See ya.